So when you first got locked up, you went to Little Joliet?
When I first got locked up for this murder, I stayed in the Audi home the whole time.
All right, so when did you go to Little Joliet?
Before that, I had already had some previous situations with the law.
Right, so you was already basically like used to the juvenile system.
Yeah.
Your first time going to Little Joliet, what was that like?
That's gladiator school. So, it's gladiator school. It's real.
How long did you spend in Little Joliet? Because you said something that was interesting to me the last time we talked.
Yeah.
You said what was going on in Little Joliet and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So you caught another case and you went to Little Joliet.
Yeah, this is before I got the murder and all that.
What was it like in Little Joliet, bro?
A bunch of reckless little niggas who ain't make sense, pissing in food, shitting in food, basing all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Which was worse, going to Little Joliet or going to Joliet?
Well, by the time I went to Joliet, which is Big Joliet, a motherfucker already knew how this shit go then. So I say it was worse going to the juvenile. The structure was realer in the adult system because you GD for real, ain't no playing. You involved, nigga. You involved.
Let me ask you this. Because you told me that they passed out condoms in the juvenile system, right?
Yeah.
Why would they pass out condoms?
Well, it ain't so much that they want to pass out condoms, right? But, so, if you look it up, it should tell you something about it. But it was more so that these kids were so promiscuous, man. Like these little young, they very sexual active, and these little kids, boys and girls, and they doing everything to each other.
So boys and girls was together?
No, I'm saying girls and girls, little juvenile on the juvenile female sections, and boys on the boys section. So not, you know what I'm saying?
So the kids were sexually active in Little Joliet.
Yeah, and then that what's the name of this shit, man? You know the shit these kids catch when they don't clean themselves good.
Infections.
It's called something with a P or something. I used to know it. I don't know. I'm off this fucking.
Hey, yeah, man. I'm just trying to get an understanding.
So there was some sexually hyper little kids, horny little motherfuckers, never experienced sex in their life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they just started going crazy on each other, and they started spreading the little disease called whatever, the dirty disease, something
STDs.
Like that.
Yeah, just STDs.
Yeah, because all the kids got to be vaccinated. They get them all that shot for that disease right there. I forgot the name of it. I don't know why. And if you don't get it, you can spread that shit. And then they was all just spreading it all around.
Did they pass out condoms in the adult Joliet?
No, because the way they did it in the juvenile, it was a little different. It wasn't like come up to this and get these condoms. It was more like these kids were having sexually transmitted diseases, and they were spreading that shit. And they know the only way it can get spread is through sex. And it was spreading so rapidly. You know what I'm saying? That they was trying to slow it down or whatever, and they had to try to give them whatever type of protection they needed,
So there's a lot of homosexual activities going on in Little Joliet.
Yeah, but niggas is crazy. They goals though, so it ain't even how you would think. Really the real people who get out like that, they stick together on the yard somewhere, they hang out, they don't be involved in this thug shit. But you had niggas out there like me and you, and they really some stand-up niggas. They just like their lifestyle. So we was having a problem about that.
What type of problems would you have about that?
Because niggas felt like, all right, so what? I get out like this nigga, I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? So niggas start wanting to be like, they want to live like that and still be respected. And then the men put the pressure on them, and it's like, now everybody run the PC and everybody telling on each other. But I'm saying, like, we was kids too,
As kids, you think that the kids that went through this type of experience, it was just because they were kids?
Well, when your mind ain't strong enough, you can allow a person to manipulate you out of a part of your body that's not even supposed to be exposed, not just to another man, but period. You know what I'm saying? So That's a manipulation tactic that somebody with a more stronger mind could do to play into the mind of a person with a weaker mind. So that's the type of thing it was.
Mm. Was it more sexual activity in the youth center than the adults?
I don't know. It was like I don't know because now like it's not like see back then it was like there was really no way you could shield it in the '90s. Like if you get down like that, it's out there. But now you don't know. You don't know what a person doing or who they are.
Let me ask you this then. Did you feel like the same disease from the juvenile system was running rampant through the adult system?
No, 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 not at all. Not even close. It's a whole different type of energy.
So what's the difference? I'm trying to figure.
Well, you got the kids who can't think beyond these circumstances, and then you got the adult facility of people men who think like men and still know how to get through any situation just being survivors. So there's no experience with the kids. You know what I'm saying? But with the adults, it's more serious, more laid back, and it's more right there getting done. With kids, it's a runaround game that they play, and they don't really know what the fuck going on. As adults, you ain't gonna be seeing that shit happening like that. And the juvenile, they kids, there's nothing you could really do. It was nothing the staff can do. Like they shit had got way out of control, man.
Mm.
And the adult system is like, no. Even other niggas ain't gonna let the environment get out of control like that, you know?
Right. So when you say that, and I look back at Rico Reckless and Ewald Samo saying in the Vlad TV interview that now in Cook County Jail, niggas are spitting in niggas' booties. They saying they knocking niggas out, saying, get that butt, and they spit in the nigga booty just to send them home with a rape kit. And his family happened to get a call saying he got some type of saliva or man juice in his rectum or in his cavities, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's even to the point where they sell pickles and shit on the commissary. They'll knock a motherfucker out, pull his pants down, open his ass, and put the pickle in his ass. You know, I don't know, man, it's that new age shit, man. You notice that?
Who started that shit, bro?
I wouldn't have no type of idea.
Why is that shit cool?
Because in the culture that we live, when I say the culture, I ain't just talking about black culture. I'm just talking about the culture of dominance. So anybody that want to be dominant, want to degrade you to your lowest turn and make themselves appear bigger than they are.
You seeing all this shit in the juvenile system. Did you think like it was gonna get worse when I get into this adult system?
I wasn't thinking about the adult system. I never thought I was going to prison.
So you end up there in the adult Cook County Jail, right? What deck did they send you to?
Division 11, BH. It's the first deck I went to. Division 11, the Supermax.
Yeah, I've been there before. I've been there before in the White House. You know.
Yeah, the White House. I was 17 years old, man.
I lived in Division 9, Division. What is it? Division 1.
1, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
6, 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in I think Division 1 is the oldest division. It's like what Al Capone was held at.
Yeah, they had the Al Capone suite, but they tore that whole division down there. It don't exist no more. I was nervous, but I knew, I'm one of the guys, like on the boss. I'm GD, I'm ready to slide, because I ain't no need to be worried and anxious. Like, you ain't gonna never be too comfortable. And I'm like, man, I'm a motherfucker know who I am. Shit, let's go.
All right, so you walk up in there. What was it? What did you see immediately?
Police and a hole in the cell, and stripping naked, and then getting some blankets in a roll with some toothpaste and shit, and then 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, they sticking me in the cell with a stone named Slim.
All right, so back then, that's when they had everybody line up against the wall and spread them, right?
Yeah.
How many people was lined up against the wall?
Probably 100 people.
So everybody in there smelling like feet, ass, and breath. You got to bend over and spread them.
Open it up.
Did that degrade you?
Man, listen, man. I felt like I was cattle, my nigga. I felt like I was a piece of Horse manure, piece of shit.